without any further ado, oh yeah, I like that. Woo! Right back at you. Without any further ado, let us welcome our first guest. He works on a game called Killing Floor 2. It's John Gibson from Tripwire Interactive. Woo!
Great to see you, Sean.
Welcome, John. Join me on this unusually large sofa.
Yeah, I'll just lay down right here.
That's right. If you want to tell me about any of your problems,
So
we're going to have to wait till after the show.
Okay.
Because I want to talk about Killing Floor 2. Of course,
Absolutely.
Killing Floor 1, very unique concept, very unique gameplay style. And now you're working on the sequel. What does it mean to expand upon that original gameplay?
So for us, one of the most important things was Killing Floor 1 had this really fun core gameplay loop. So really what we wanted to make sure to do was not screw that up. I mean, that is so important. We in the past, we've done sequels, and we kind of departed from that core gameplay, and the fans, they weren't too happy about that. So this time, it's don't screw that up. So we're out on early access, and we wanted to get just that core gameplay super fun, super solid. And then as we go through early access, just keep bolting more new and fun things on top of that.
So you've been in early access for 2 months. How has it been going?
It's been going really well. I mean, the game's selling great. We're getting a lot of really interesting feedback from our fans. It's also been a big learning experience for us too, though.
I can imagine, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that we discovered really early on was fans had this expectation that it's early access, so that means the full version is going to be done in 2 weeks, right? You know, it just came out, so it's going to be done.
I have it, so I'm going to have all of it immediately,
It'll be done right away. But in reality, there's a lot of development to be done to finish the game. So what we really learned is it was so important to communicate with the players.
Absolutely.
It's going to be a long time to finish the game, so we started doing things like doing regular updates where we're telling them, this is what we're working on. Here's some pictures. They need to see the progress because
Absolutely.
With a game, it's got bugs, and you can't just push it out there.
It has features.
Yeah, features too, of course.
Well, of course, tonight I want to take a look at some of those new features that are being added to Killing Floor 2. Let's take a look at what's to come.
Blood and guts.
I've seen this video a few times now. I never don't laugh because the gore and the gut spraying everywhere is hilarious. And I understand this is like a pretty big technical innovation for you guys.
Yeah, so it's something we're really excited about. We've been working with a hardware partner on this technology for some time, but it wasn't quite ready for the initial release. And really what it does is, in the past, games have had, they've had rigid body physics, they've had cloth physics, they have soft body physics, but they all had to sort of operate separately. With this new technology, they're all able to interact. So things can float inside of other things and fluid, and it all works together. Of course, when you give technology like that to a bunch of twisted people like Tripwire, we're going to make blood and guts, we're going to make bloats explode and have intestines hanging from lampposts, and bloat bile just covering everything, and blood squirting out that'll just run down hills, and the guts can float on top of the blood, and it's just, it's,
I mean,
it's video games. It's video games.
You've heard a man talk passionately about guts for 90 seconds straight. Now, of course, for me, I have a lot of jump scares when I play Killing Floor, so it's a nice sort of balance. I mean, what else do we get a chance to see in this video?
So one of the things that we're big into modding. I mean, we started out as a mod,
How
a
surprising,
mod team. Yeah, so we really support modding, and we wanted to show in this video some of the really cool community maps that are coming out for the game. people have already just jumped into our SDK, and they're making really neat stuff, and we just really wanted to highlight that. The other thing that we wanted to talk about is we've got our Incinerate and Detonate content pack, free content pack that's coming out for the game as we expand it in early access. We're going to be adding 50% more content than what we even shipped the game with. So 2 new maps, 2 new perks, a bunch of new weapons. We're going to be shipping the Firebug perk and the Demolition perk. As you saw, there's a rocket launcher in there. That's for the Demolition guy. And the Firebug gets that really neat shotgun that shoots flames. So we're super excited about that. And really, one of the things I didn't mention about early access we really want to get across is early on, we're working on our stats for our game and everything, and we're telling people, like, we might have to reset your player progression. But one thing that we're happy to announce, okay, we're open for business. We've tested the game enough. We will not reset your stats. So it's safe. Come play our game. Do not be afraid.
When I lost my Hearthstone cards, it was one of the worst experiences of my life.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
God bless you.